position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one.
I gotta switch controllers. Sad day, you break a controller.
The bad.
This one charges it all.
We'll get this season underway as toe meets leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Irish offense will take
got a
the
bunch of
field to
freshmen
start
starting
this
this
game.
year.
And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody.
They keep
Now the
changing my
question,
starters.
can he do it when the lights
Or
are
not my
on
youth starters.
and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed.
He's not to be
he
the
has
starting
the
running
height.
back.
I'm excited to watch this debut.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up
Welcome to
with
the
a
big
huge
league.
negative play.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. They're coming off a national championship win last year. You got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping there.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title, David.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces, which is awesome. So it's a lot of guys that haven't won that championship, that want to fight for it, that are hungry, and now you mix them with some guys that have also won. It's a good recipe.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. Finds a
freshman. Get in there.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone.
You earned it, freshman. Is this the same dude?
Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to
excited
set
to see
the
this
tone
defense.
on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making
My
offense
one freshman
easy,
last year
being
was a
physical,
true freshman,
and really
so
setting the tone for this
that's
football.
how it
And he
is.
loses the ball
Smack
deep
us,
in his
dude.
own end.
That's how we want to start
So
the season.
Wisconsin's offense will get the ball for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme.
Good.
He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special. And if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
And the Badgers moving quickly to the line. The hand to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
Right, number 20, we ain't lost in 2 years.
To the air, it's Bueno.
Come on,
Got his
58.
man downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Up-tempo for the offense.
That's a good-looking throw, and I know when we talk Wisconsin offense, we're always talking about running backs, but they've seen their fair share of QBs, too. Darren Bevel back in my day, Scott Tolzien had some success, and then, of course, Russell Wilson also. This guy right now in this game, he needs to get himself into a rhythm, and if he gets there,
supposed to be a lockdown corner over there, brother.
The 22 on 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. They'll get it down.
Man, y'all looking weak out here, man.
On that completion. The Badgers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
Bro, what are you doing?
He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Badgers! Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here come the Irish back on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got it right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and...
Boy, that man is fast.
It's a seam wide open. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Glad he came back for another season.
To read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might... There he goes! Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And the Badgers will hustle to the line.
Well, he does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Bueno. They'll run the screen.
Way to game
Didn't have
tackle.
much room to run and not a whole
Stop.
lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 3rd and short. The power run here. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Badgers send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it.
Almost got out of there.
And put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. Got the first down and more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season.
Freshman.
Finds his big tight end.
Freshman everywhere.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Takes the grab on the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Bad pass.
Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season,
come on, don't hang it out there.
Stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
Yeah, what are you doing
trying
out
to
there?
solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Off the play fake on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Turning it on. Just plowing ahead. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up.
They gotta make a play. Look at this new team, man. Where's our heart? We need to see the identity of this team.
That's a pipeline to pro football.
Nice.
Unbelievable. Joe Thomas will be proud. Just paving the way, just physical. They always can block the run game so well, and they're going to establish it. Every game Wisconsin plays, they're going to run the football.
Oh, they're after him.
Look at that. Stupid.
How in the world did the offense retain possession? The volley cheers go.
Bro, why would you not slide? User smack.
And here comes the thunder back to throw. It's Bueno. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll start this drive going to the air. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Makes the catch. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire.
Go,
Firing
freshman.
to the right, complete.
Go, freshman.
Lots of room to run. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Dropping back, it's Bueno. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. We always talk about the Wisconsin ground game, but the Badgers have had some efficient quarterbacks in recent years, too.
And just finding the guy that fits, right? They're a scheme fit, a system fit. Finding that guy that can be a complement to the run game. That's what you want with a great Wisconsin offense.
The Badgers want to crank the tempo.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He's brought down, but there's a... No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it back looking for help. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Wisconsin's offense takes the field. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
And the Badgers racing to the line in a hurry up. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's true. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great...
He's going to throw deep right side.
Good
defense. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes a catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So Notre Dame's offense will go to work for the first time. And there's been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school. But talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wow. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the height. I'm excited to watch this debut.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one.
Make a decision. You got to make a decision, brother.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. This time he's got his man. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Into the end zone.
Oh, come on.
In his hands for the score and let it fall.
Bro, set you up.
It'll be 3rd down. Play number 10 on this series. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Flips it out on the screen.
Not block anyone.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, he stopped.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin.
I didn't know y'all could cover, man.
Back to pass, it's Bueno.
Good pick.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB, securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Off the play fake on first down.
Hey, I got a block.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Right on the money. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back.
Yeah, I got a block.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bears the pressure. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Bueno. Got his man. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Badgers. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. They'll go to the ground. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll try it over the left side. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important to get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Badgers in the hurry-up.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Off play action. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown!
itching here.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on last year's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Badgers about to kick it away and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put us... That return at the 22. So Notre Dame's offense will go to work first. And there has been a lot of talk. Guy Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the height. I'm excited to watch this debut.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They got a block,
one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting portal and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. That's why this fan base is hoping.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs.
Come on, y'all.
Picked off, and the opening drive
really
is
holding
stopped with an interception. Looking for more room. He's at the touchdown, Wisconsin. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Buys a little time. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Big time throwing that last play. You know, you think about great Notre Dame quarterbacks. I think back to a couple of Joes. Joe Montana, Joe Theismann. They'd love what they'd be seeing right now from this kid. He's got arm talent. He's got accuracy. And because of that, he gives this offense the ability to light up the scoreboard.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They're setting up the screen. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he's dragged down. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense has its first opportunity of the day. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
And the Badgers will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They'll run it to the right. Plows through the defense. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. But no position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one.
I need to set all my subs before I start the game because I keep having to change this shit. Running back, we want Truman. Star, freshman, you're in. Oh, receiver 6, we're going to put the corner in. Third down, running back. Should never put in. Put Paul in.
The Badgers ready to put total. Get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped.
Okay, I want these running backs rotating. Come in when you're at 89. Get out.
So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly talented. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside.
There he goes. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Shoots it to the left. Got the quick pass. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Handoff to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They're on the board first here in the season opener.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TV.
Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To throw, it's Bueno. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped and it'll be first down.
Safety blitz.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's got 59 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Handoff from the gun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grab behind the line. It's Paul.
Block the one guy I need you to block.
He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Where is it?
On 4th down, going to the air. Looking to scramble. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I got no comment
Here
for
comes
that,
the
bro.
Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like last.
And he's all bottled up.
Don't dive.
The ball. He's into the open down the middle. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Irish. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week 1 is ball security. We're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Dropping back, it's Bueno. Zings it complete to the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Punts it out of the air. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The Badgers are in the hurry-up.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Complementary offensive football, finding just enough balance, and Wisconsin quarterbacks have always done a great job staying within their system.
Stay within the system, stay within yourself, know when to chuck the football. But more importantly, what do you got to do, Reese? You got to take care of it.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's at the touchdown, Badger. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Don't fucking get in the way.
What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Off play action on first down.
I don't even believe in it.
Fires toward the end zone.
Bro.
Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Special.
They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I know
Purple,
we're only in
green,
game
purple,
one, but in this half,
50-50
you've got to be
ball.
excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
We got to find our identity on defense.
Okay,
what are we
here
doing
comes
here?
the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this
Getting blocked.
Putting it on. Made a
Getting
defender
juked.
miss. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
So what are y'all doing?
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
And you got man-to-man coverage. You're running that curl route. That ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, that's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack. He's showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith. How about Michael Stonebridge, one of the all-time great names in college football history? Looking on, proud of what they're seeing from this young man. This dude has some skills.
Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Badgers want to pick up the tempo. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Here comes the heat. Looking to get it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wisconsin. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling and showed up with the touchdown.
Here come the Irish back on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got...
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He now has 84 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gets away from one. He's got space. Just steamrolling the defense.
Well, get your touchdown, man. You deserve it.
Close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
Let's go
And
down.
Wisconsin has its offense back on the field.
Stop the
This is
pass.
when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Notre Dame lines up quickly. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Hey, Doug, get your ass out the
Man
game.
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Oh, they really
Catch
could
the
have
fucking
used
ball.
that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit.
Yeah.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass, it's Bueno. They're working that left side.
Yeah, we gotta get the
That's
tackle.
the
Too
kind of
much
play
length.
that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep holes.
Complete in the middle.
Dale, I need you breaking up more
To
shit,
the
bro.
48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Let's do the
To
best
the
thing
air
we
on 1st
got.
down. He'll take the deep shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Going for the marker on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Able to move the chains, and they still have a chance after picking up the first down. To the air. It's Bueno. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Spins away from the defender. There he goes. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Hauls it in. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. And he loses the ball deep in his own end.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something
what are y'all, bro, what is this?
They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their
will.
will.
Hit sticking.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the handoff. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. The Badgers want to move quickly. To the air. It's Bueno.
Where am I at?
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for. And he's got set up in business at the 35 with a first down. He's piled up 97 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Now the play fake. A strike downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. He's two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Creates a little room. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the hot hand. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Bueno. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Caught. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this middle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. And the Badgers headed quickly to the line. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Creates a little space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Badgers have it with a first and goal.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it up?
Touchdown, Badgers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here come the Irish back on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down
how many times
this
motherfucker
but not
gonna get hurt?
before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Going to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give from the gun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's piled up 112 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Steps away. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
And that's the money down, man. Fourth down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They call PI on the offense this time. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. Strong, firm tackle.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not.
A shot toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The defense trying to make a stand on third and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lets it fly deep downfield. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He got it. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to throw, it's Bueno.
What was that?
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this.
Are y'all going to get these inside routes ever or not really?
But we know he has the ability.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the left. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Get over there.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Badgers moving quickly to the line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Bueno. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
That one could really... drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
Why is the
You just
runoff
got
on
to
my
execute.
game?
You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. The give to the tailback. Sweep cut there. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the route is on.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Short gain on the play before he slides.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all positive, just really annoying as a defensive guy.
Finds his tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Bueno. Fires to the big fella. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Everybody inside, and they still throw it inside.
Tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Trying to set up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.